Oh yeah, we shine like stars. Oh yeah, we shine.
Let's jump on Periscope real quick, see what people do on Periscope. Live right now on Periscope, while vlogging. We've got 2 people online, 3 people online. 3 people online. Oh, I'm loved. I am loved. 4 people online. Yo! Yo! Hey bro. Shout out to Subi Ahmed. Shout out to Curtis Byrne, and shout out to Omar. Shout out to Coley Coleman. 6 people online right now. 6 people online. What's Dubai saying? Dubai's saying a lot, brother. Dubai's saying a hell of a lot. What are you saying? Bradford is freezing. I'd love to be in Bradford right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Dubai's not saying that much right now, to be honest with you. Dubai's saying pretty pronounced burn. Burn, that's it, brother. Cameron's at home, bro. I'm in the office right now. Welcome to my office. CEO life. I'm in the office on my own right now. Just grafting, cracking on with some business. I'm feeling freaking loved, man. Look at this, look at this. Tell me this ain't sick. Tell me that ain't sick, bro. Tell me that ain't sick. Look at that. Got my name on a freaking rug, mate. That's reception desk there. I'm vlogging you all, by the way. Shout out to everybody online right now. 8 people, Jesus. This is the edit suite. It's a little bit bare, but you've got the casting couch over here. You got the edit suites, edit computers over here, edit desks. That's where the magic happens. Let me do a little research into what kind of questions I can put for my 50 facts about me. I'm gonna make a note of them now. Just get my pink pencil sharpener and my red pencil and sharpen this bad boy. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna make some notes on what kind of facts I can talk about, and let's come back to it in a minute. Quickly, while I'm in the middle of doing this, right, I got a message from my boy Wakas. He said to give him a quick shout out. So obviously I've got to show some love to my brother. Go on to facebook.com/travelforeveruk. You can get some cheap flights and they look after you when it comes to like package holidays and low price hotels, all that kind of stuff. And I actually do get quite a lot of messages and stuff asking me about hotels, flights and packages and all that kind of stuff. So go and check out this Facebook page and hopefully you'll get some good stuff out of it. My boy Wakas is the one in charge of it, and they do stuff for Dubai as well. So yeah, definitely go check it out. And yeah, we're back. I've decided to go for 20 facts about me because I was under the 50 and decided obviously that's way too much information for you all to take in. So here we go with 20, sorry, spit all over you. 20 random facts about me. Number 1, I'm 26 years old. My birthday is the 12th of July, 1989. I'm 5'11", but some days I'm a bit taller, so like it kind of it's on the verge of 6 foot. I like to think I'm 6 foot, but then when I see a guy who's 6'2", he's a giant next to me. So yeah, call it 5'11". Foot size 10.5 UK. The view from my bedroom window is of palm trees and grass and trees, and then beyond that, desert. Desert upon desert upon desert upon desert. Because a lot of you know that I live in the middle of nowhere. I live on the border of Abu Dhabi and Dubai. I used to live in Abu Dhabi, now I moved closer to Dubai because that's where my business is, where my work is. That's where I spend most of my time now, is in Dubai. Because Abu Dhabi just isn't cutting it compared to Dubai at the moment. It might be in the future. They've got a lot of big plans, but Dubai is definitely where it's at. Even before, when I first moved to Abu Dhabi and I called my channel MyAbuDhabiLife, that was still, I used to always come to Dubai because it's a place, you know what I mean? So yeah, we live in the border now, so covered, surrounded by desert. You come out of my street, you take a right to go towards Dubai Marina, you take a left, you go towards Abu Dhabi, Yas Island and stuff. I flew my first ever flight on my own. I was 8 years old, and I flew from Manchester Airport to Spain I went to Spain. I went to Alicante, where my granddad, my mum's dad, who I don't really see, never really seen much of him before. I went to go see him when I was 8 years old on my own. So basically, I had to have this little thing around my neck with like a see-through bag, which had my passport in it, my flight ticket, and all my information. So I could just walk around the airport wherever I want. I got like special transport from the airport to the airplane on my own. It was pretty sick, to be honest. So yeah, I'm always late, no matter what it is, no matter if it's something really important, something not so important, something that I'm supposed to be there for, a big meeting, whatever it is. I'm always late. I'm never ever on time or ever early. When I was in high school, I had a massive crush on a girl called Holly, like a proper bad crush, like throughout high school pretty much. And then I ended up marrying a girl called Holly, obviously a different girl, but I ended up marrying a girl called Holly, which is pretty strange. My favourite song at the moment is Ocean Drive by Duke Dumont. It's a pretty sick tune, my favourite tune right now, therefore. My first ever job was in a call centre. It was insurance, selling insurance for car, home and pet insurance on the phones. That's where I learned how to talk to people, because before that I was pretty bad at speaking to people. I couldn't speak very well. I stuttered quite a lot, stammered, didn't really know how to address people, how to have a conversation with people, so that job kind of taught me how to speak to people and stuff, so that was pretty good. And then a few years later I needed a job. I wasn't making any money, so I saw an ad for a Santa Claus job, and I've always been overweight, so I thought, let me go and check it out. So I went there, and it was paying like £15 an hour, which is a lot for like a 16-year-old kid. And I got the job. I was tanned, had brown eyes, young face, but I still got the job as Santa Claus. Every day I used to go there. It was in a really nice posh area of where I'm from. I'm from Leeds, so it was up the road near Harrogate. Harrogate is like one of the most posh places in the up north area where I'm from, Harrogate. So it was a really posh, big posh place, and loads of like rich kids used to be brought by the parents to sit on my knee and ask me for what they want for Christmas. And what they used to do was get the parents outside when they first come into the entrance, write down the kid's name, and then somebody would bring that ticket that they've written the name down into me, give me the ticket and say, this is the next kid. I'd read it and say, alright, cool. And then the next kid would come in with his parents, sit on money and say, I'd say, and the trick is for me, I know their name then. And the kids are like, what? Like, because I knew their frigging names. It's like, what the hell? To them, they don't understand. The problem is, they had a lot of weird names like Finnegan and Finley and Sri Lanka. Just the most weird frigging names for kids. Like, what was another one? Finley, Finnegan, Zion was another one. XYEON or something like that. I was like, what the hell? So I got a lot of names wrong. You know what I mean? It was a bit, what do you call it? A bit embarrassing. And yeah, that was one job. It paid a lot of money though, and I was wadded for the whole of the Christmas holidays. I have crazy mood swings. So I'm usually either really happy or I'm like depressed, like full on hit rock bottom depressed. And these happen on a daily basis. Whenever they happen on their own. I don't really get out of control of them, you know. I don't get any kind of feeling that's coming on. It just hits me either really happy or really depressed. Usually if I'm happy, it's for a reason. Otherwise I'm depressed. So if I'm not happy, I'm depressed. Pretty much is what the usual. I'm never like in the middle. It's 0 to 100 real quick. Going to the cinema, specifically Vauxhall, which I've become accustomed to over here, and eating loads of food are two of my favourite things to do in the world. My mum, I get this question asked a lot, so that's why I included it in this video. My mum and my wife both converted to Islam. My mum was very similar to my wife. Didn't really have a religion before they met me, before my wife met me. My mum, same with my mum before she met my dad. They had like a religion, but they don't really know what it was. Like it wasn't anything. It wasn't something that they followed. It wasn't something that their families or their parents really followed. So there was pretty much in the middle of nothing. Like they believe, I guess, they both believed in God, but they weren't really practicing any kind of religion. So they both converted to Islam. When my mum married my dad, she converted, and when my wife married me, she converted. In Islam, which is a religion I follow, I'm Muslim. You can't marry your wife unless she's a Muslim. It's pretty much the rule. So yeah, that's why my wife converted. I mean, obviously, she had to love me in order to do that, because it's a big thing to ask somebody to do, especially, you know, like if they're you know, if they're not already if they don't already know about it and understand it. It's a difficult thing to ask somebody to do, and for them to do that means that they're definitely a keeper, and obviously worth your time and effort. If they're going to do that for you, it's a big thing. So yeah, since before I can remember, I've been overweight. I was a 10-pound baby when I came out. I was 10 pounds, and I've always loved food. And growing up, food became like a connection, an emotional connection with me. So like, if I'm happy, I eat food. If I'm sad, I eat food. If I'm ever doing anything during the day, it has to involve usually food. I've only got one friend. I've never been a person who has loads of friends. I've always wanted to be a person who has loads of friends. I used to watch movies when I was a kid and see movies like the Sandlot Kids. If you've seen the movie The Sandlot Kids, I used to always want to have loads of friends and go out and ride our bikes together and have fun together. I never really had any friends growing up. So still, I'm 26 years old now and I've still only got one friend. I've been friends with him since I was in university, and he'll be my friend until probably the day I die, because I can just tell he's like a brother now. His name's Z. You probably all know his videos, or probably know his Jimmy Hardnails or Rashid. I see him whenever I go back to the UK, and obviously he's yet to come out here and visit me here. But yeah, he's my only friend, to be honest. I'm afraid of heights, like proper afraid of heights, and even more so afraid of flying. So whenever I get on a plane, I've got sweaty palms, I'm sweating, I've got a headache, I'm dizzy, I feel like I'm going to be sick, I've got a dry cotton mouth. Just hate every minute of it. And not to be a snob, but I flew in business class once in my entire life. First time I've ever flew business class was with Holly, and that flight went so much easier than when I was in economy. So if I ever fly again, I'm going to try and fly business class, but obviously it's expensive, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money to throw away just on a business class flight, but yeah. My sister passed away when I was 18 years old, back in 2008. She was 21 years old. She had Down syndrome, and she had problems her whole life anyway with health and stuff, because she was Down syndrome. She had like a problem with her heart anyway. So yeah, it got to a certain stage, and yeah, she passed away, heart failure, and yeah, it was a tough thing to experience. Probably the toughest thing I've ever experienced, especially at that age, 18 years old. I was pretty vulnerable anyway, mentally. So when I experienced that, and you know, I went to the hospital and I saw her laying there, lifeless, it was pretty rough. To see my family as well, all suffering. And thing is, she wasn't just like my sister, like a sister. It's like she was like the kind of person who kept the whole family together. She was the core and the heart of the whole family. She was the one person in the entire family who kept it all together, and kind of brought us all, like, she made the family where it is. So when she passed away, the family was never the same. It never will be the same. It's like, you know, the heart of the family is gone, and yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, my mum always kind of puts on a brave face, but she was like her carer and saw her every single day of her life, looked after her every single day of her life for 21 years. So it was toughest for my mum, also my dad as well. But yeah, I personally get through it by just not thinking about it. Obviously I think about her and I care about her. She's always going to be in my heart and my mind, but I get through it by just not thinking about it, not thinking about the time leading up to it, the time during it, and the tough time after as well. I just block it out, kind of thing. I went missing for the 2 or 3 days after she passed away. I just went out and stayed out for as long as I could. Went out and did whatever I could, drive around, go for a walk around, just do whatever I could to get my mind off it. Because sit home and be involved in the whole mourning process, I didn't want to be involved in that, you know, everybody crying and upset and not knowing what to do with themselves. I didn't want to be in that situation. So I just kind of disappeared for a couple of days, and then came back and, you know, just got on with life, I guess. So yeah, that was that. Having my own kid was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. More than getting married, more than you know, getting paid money to do what I love, more than anything I've ever experienced, having a kid. It was a shocking experience, something that kind of stopped me in my tracks a little bit, you know, holding something that I've made, me and my wife have made together, that I've made something of me holding in my arms, was a bit surreal at first. For the first couple of months, to be honest, it was a bit surreal. It didn't sink in for a long time, and now for him to have his own personality, you know, to crawl around the house, just look at me and smile at me whenever I walk near him, you know, some mornings he wakes me up like I'm sleeping, and Holly's brought him into the bedroom because he's been crying in his cot, and he crawls onto my chest and pulls my beard to wake me up, and I have my eyes and I see him there smiling at me. It's nuts, it's unbelievable. So yeah, I'd have 100 more kids, you know, as long as Holly said it was alright with her, because obviously she goes through the whole you know, birth and labour and everything, but I definitely want a big family, and can't wait to have my next one. I guess number 20 is just going to be wrap up the vlog. So I'm a very loving person, I'm a very caring person, I'm a very honest person. Obviously, as you know by watching the vlogs, I don't care about putting pretty much everything in my life on the vlogs. Everybody I meet, everybody that's involved in my life, I tell you about my emotions and my feelings, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking about. You know, I tell you personal information, I tell you business information, I tell you everything. So yeah, I hope you guys can see that through the vlogs, and I guess that's why a lot of you like watching the vlogs and like me. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This was pretty good actually, it's like therapy this. But yeah, big love, thanks for watching. And I apologise for the short vlog, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. It's a pretty informative vlog and something for you guys to enjoy watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's vlog, and finally Monday's vlog. Monday's vlog is going to be really good. Behind the scenes of that music video shoot, which was going to be like a really big budget shoot. So stay tuned, and yeah, thank you for watching. It's now 9 PM, so I need to get off home and chill out with the family lambs. So yeah, hit that subscribe button somewhere up here. In fact, hit the subscribe button. I'll put it right here. I'll wait for you to click on it. Yeah, sweet. And yeah, hit the thumbs up down below somewhere, and leave me a little comment below to let me know what you thought of the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for another sorry, daily vlog. Safe.
Young Abu Dhabi, they call me Young Abu Dhabi. Young Abu Dhabi, they call me Young Abu Dhabi.